my name is Dr. Michelle Thompson. I am here with you today as the Medical Director of Lifestyle Medicine for UPMC, University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, and I'm going to go over with you how to make an amazing salad. So the first thing I want to bring to you is the different options of base for your lettuce, because maybe if you grew up like me, you don't know what to do with all these different greens that are out there. So we'll start with, what's this? Kale. So kale is actually a green that oftentimes people are afraid to use because they're not sure how to use it. So I want to just show you that you can actually strip the kale by pulling it and just kind of tearing it apart. Actually, I have a bowl here right next to me where I'm going to put the kale in. And we're going to set that aside because we're going to go over some of the other greens that there are. But we'll go ahead and strip this kale while we're at it, and just toss that in the bowl next to us. These stems, if you want to save those, you can use them, throw them in a freezer bag, and then put them in your smoothie. They too have nutrition, but they're a little bit difficult to eat. Some other options, maybe you want to use baby spinach. You can just buy a bunch of spinach if they have that at the grocery store. You can also freeze this if it's starting to go bad. Just throw it in your freezer, and then when you want to use it for a smoothie later on, you didn't waste. Because oftentimes people say, I don't want to waste things and I never can get it right how much I actually need. So that's an idea for you. So spinach is a great option. This one is baby arugula. I'll actually open these for you so you can see the difference. Arugula is a little bit spicy. It is a little stemmy, some people call it, but I don't mind it. Some people do. So again, it's a preference, and we can go ahead and open our spinach as well. And you can see the difference of what the spinach looks like here. People consider it to be a little softer. A particular blend that I absolutely love. It's called Dill-icious. Dill. It has dill in it. And it has a purple lettuce and a green lettuce and some dill. So that's an option for you. Escarole. I absolutely love escarole. And so what I like to do with escarole is just tear this apart, put it in a bowl with some balsamic vinegar or white vinegar, and then you can add whatever toppings you'd like to this, but this is a typical maybe Italian kind of green. I grew up Italian, so this maybe is why I love escarole salad so much, but it's delicious, and I just bought it just like this at the grocery store today at Giant Eagle. Some other options would be to grab a bag of this rainbow veggie slaw to mix in. This actually has some broccoli already in here. It has carrots, it has red cabbage, it has kohlrabi, it has cauliflower. Sometimes I buy the coleslaw blend as well, and I just put that in with my salad because that actually tastes amazing also. I wanted to share with you this little purple head. I think you say radicchio or radicchio. I'm not sure how people actually pronounce it, but I'm sure it's like tomato. I love this because it's a little pungent, and I enjoy that taste. So that is something else that you can consider adding in. I also bought these little fun ones. This is Belgian endive. And so the way you use this, and I'll just share this with you. The leaves come off like this. Well, actually, that's I'm glad that fell off like that. It was not my intention to talk to you about that, but you can use this to dip things. So you can dip in hummus, you can put something on this and bake it and put it in the oven. So there's a variety of different ways that you can use this. The way I like to use Belgian endive, actually, so I just chop it like this. I like to do it with white almonds or Marcona almond, just kind of by itself. So, I mean, this has a great flavor. So that is something else that you can consider adding in. Some other ideas for your salad would be to add in sauerkraut on top because it is a probiotic type food. Also, pickles are a great option to chop and to put in your salad. So broccoli, cauliflower, cucumber is a great option. Snap peas, I get them mixed up sometimes with snow peas. The snow peas are more flat. The sugar snap peas are more plump. So I like the more plump sugar snap peas. Brussels sprouts are great to chop up and put in your salad, or even to chop up and saute. So sometimes we will just chop Brussels sprouts and put a can of tomato and saute it, and that tastes really delicious as a side. But you can put Brussels sprouts in shaved Brussels sprout salad. Mushrooms is a great. I put in here, I actually already cut this up. Hearts of palm. I love hearts of palm on salad. So a hearts of palm looks like this. And then when you chop it, actually, you just cut it just like I did with the Belgian endive. So you can actually see what that looks like. And I like to put that on the top of the salad. It's usually people will say, "What is that?" It's delicious. So that's an option for adding into your salad. Tomatoes, we've got some tomatoes right here, which is good for your salad. Pomegranate, that would be something that would be good to add in. They didn't have a fresh whole pomegranate today, so I actually bought it just like that. Olives are great to put on your salad if you've never considered doing that. You have to be careful with the pitted, the ones that have the pits in them. So we usually, if we do that, I put them on the side and just warn anybody that there are pits in there. And artichokes. So I'm not sure how many of you put artichokes in your salad, but I absolutely love artichokes. I usually get them quartered, and I'll go ahead and open this so you can see what this looks like. But an artichoke actually looks like this. This is a quartered artichoke, and you just kind of break it apart and put it on top of your salad. So that's a great option. Something else I think sometimes people don't consider are beets. Beets are great to put in your salad. Again, when we're thinking about eating whole food plant strong or plant predominant or plant forward, we want to think about eating the rainbow. So what can we put in there now that we've already thought about? We did red or tomatoes. We talked about pomegranate, which are also red. Beets are also red. We can consider putting blueberries in there. So we could put some blueberries in our salad to give it some blue. We can add in our sugar snap peas, which are green, right? We did our white of our hearts of palm, and our artichoke hearts are white. Right? Olives are good to put in there. And then chickpeas. I love to put chickpeas on top of my salad. That adds protein. Talking about other ways that we can add protein into our salad are adding in nuts and seeds, beans, lentils. You can actually make a fiery roasted, crunchy lentil by taking the lentils and, putting them on a cookie sheet and putting them in the oven and putting some spices in there and making them crunchy. You can do the same thing with your chickpeas. So this would be almost like a crouton on top. Some other things that can add crunch onto the top, I actually have my nuts right here, so I have a bag of mixed nuts. Sesame seeds are a great choice to add on for crunch. You can also sprinkle flax on top of your salad, so that would be something that you can also consider. Oftentimes people want some more fun things in their salad, and so I will sometimes take some figs, pull them apart, and just throw them on top of the salad. So you just tear these apart or chop them or however you would like to do it. Dates, that's another really good choice to put on top of your salad. Kiwi I have sitting here, which may seem odd to you, but why, right? Think about why. Why would it be wrong? There is no wrong for your salad. And this is carrots. These are some white carrots that I got from the farmer's market and some purple carrots. They're kind of purple with yellow in the inside. So that's great to throw on top of your salad. Onions, I love green onions in my salad. I also love red onions, lots of greens, lots of color. Again, thinking about eating the rainbow. That's great for your microbiome. So when we're thinking about what are the things we can add in, the probiotic type foods, thinking about your kimchi, your sauerkraut, your pickles, your pickled vegetables, pickled beets. Those are great things that you can add in to your salad. Adding avocado on top to give you that healthy fat. Some peppers, actually, some green peppers and red peppers and yellow peppers and orange peppers. That's another way that you can add some different colors into there. And some toppers. We think about like some different toppers that we can add. So we have here our masala daba tray, but I use this in my home to just give me an easy grab and reach for something that I can sprinkle on the top of my salad, on my soups, on my stews, stir fries, my overnight oats. So in here we have hemp hearts, we have sesame seeds, we have nutritional yeast, which is cheesy like. We have cacao nibs, which also gives it a bit of a crunch, cashews and walnuts and sunflower seeds and pepita. And so this just sits in my refrigerator and stays fresh, just like this. And so you just grab it out and you put whatever toppings that you'd like on there. I'm always asked to bring a salad with me to every party that I go to because it's always fun and different. It's always exciting. I always try to, what can I do differently this time? What can I add in that may wow people, or, that that's the biggest part of my plate. So, when we're thinking about our plate, thinking about a quarter fruit, a quarter vegetable, a quarter grain, and a quarter protein, half my plate is comprised of salad. I have big salad bowls that I actually will take with me when I'm going to a party, but I use these little Pyrex to meal prep so that my salads are made, and then you can also use a mason jar. So this is a smaller mason jar, but thinking about the taller mason jars, I usually like a wide mouth one when I'm making the salads. You can layer it all up. You can put your greens, you can put your veggies, you can even put your dressing and then just shake it or dump it into a bowl when you're at work or at school, whatever that might be. So, lots of different options we know that we need to be prepared to succeed. So thinking about ways that you can get yourself ready for the week ahead and getting yourself to be prepared and be successful and learning to love the foods that love you back. So I hope that that's been inspiring for you today to make a healthy salad. Really, there are no rules except that you enjoy it. You can have a salad for breakfast. A lot of times you'll see like a breakfast salad that people have, or a miso soup for breakfast, just to kind of get your digestion going and your microbiome. So there's no real rules about food except for to try to eat more whole food, real food, foods that are grown, not foods that are manufactured in a plant, and thinking about eating the rainbow, really.